All right, number 14, we're going to find the limit of f of x as we go to positive infinity, negative infinity, and then state the asymptotes. The square root of 16x squared plus 5, and then 7x plus 8. All right, so we're going to divide everything by the largest degree on the denominator, which is x. Under the square root, it will be x squared. So in simplifying, we will be looking at 16x squared divided by x squared plus 5 divided by x squared. And then we have 7x divided by x plus 8 over x. These will divide out. This will go to 0 as x gets really big, going to infinity. These will divide out, and this will go toward 0. So that will leave us with the square root of 16 on the top and 7 on the bottom, which will give us 4 over 7. When we think about going to negative infinity, if you think about this function, when you plug in a really big negative number, it is going to get squared because of the x squared. It's going to turn positive, and we will still just end up with a really big positive number. But again, these degrees are going to be the same when you take the square root of it. So the magnitude, the size that this number is increasing, is going to be pretty close to this one. But this numerator is still going to be positive, so I'm still going to get a positive number on the top. It's still tending toward 4. On the bottom, if I'm plugging in a really big negative number, this is just a single x, and that's going to stay negative. So this number is getting really, really big and negative. But in the relationship of this positive number going toward 4, this negative number is getting big. Same time that it's going toward 7, but it's going toward a negative 7. And so as we go toward negative infinity, this function will go toward negative 4 over 7. Sorry, it's kind of cut off. Okay, so as x goes to positive infinity, we are going to positive 4 over 7. And as we go toward negative infinity, we're going toward a negative 4 over 7. And we would say the function has 2 horizontal asymptotes. The top one is y equal, I'm going to put that as an equation, y equal 4 divided by 7, 4 divided by 7, and the bottom would be y equal negative 4 divided by 7. This one, we want to do the same thing. We're going to evaluate the function as we go to positive infinity and negative infinity. So that function x to the third plus 4 16 x to the 6 plus 2. So I'm going to think about dividing everything by x to the third. So if I have a x to the third divided by x to the third, that's the biggest degree on the bottom. You have the x to the 6, but you take the square root, divide that by 2, you still get x to the third. And then in the square root, we are doing x to the 6 all right. So as x gets really big and positive, this is going toward 1. Both of those divide out. This is going toward 1. This one is going toward 0. This one is going toward 2. And then plus, this is going to cancel out and go toward 16. And this is going toward 0. So at the end of the day, we have 1 plus 0, which is just 1. On the bottom, we have the 2 plus the square root of 16, which will give us 1 over 2 plus 4, which is 1 over 6. And again, on a positive, raising to an odd degree, that's going to be positive. Positive, this will be positive raised to the 6th power. So everything's going to come out positive. We get a positive 1/6. Okay, so thinking about the same thing when we go through to negative, this will come out to be a negative on the top. Okay, so this is still going toward a -1. On the bottom here, raising a negative to a 3rd power, meaning this 2 is going to come out being negative. Okay, under here, the raising a negative to an even degree is going to come out positive. So this under here is still positive. We've got to have a positive to evaluate the square root. Take the square root of that, we're still going to have a positive 4. So I'm looking at, as x goes to negative infinity, we're looking at -1, -2 plus 4. This gives us a -1, subtract over 2, so we get a -1/2. And then the two values are going to be two different horizontal asymptotes. So A, and the one on the top is a positive value, y equals 1 divided by 6. On the bottom, y equals -1 divided by 2.